Welcome back to our projects. Today we are working on this 2010 Nissan Sentra with the TPMS light on. So let's dig in and see what we need to do. So if we go ahead and turn our ignition on, you can see the TPMS light blink, and after about a minute it'll go solid. That indicates that we have some kind of a fault in the TPMS system. In this case, one of the TPMS sensors, I believe it's the rear driver's side, is low on battery, or it's even maybe dead. So it's not communicating with the body control module and letting it know what pressure the tire's at, and that's why the computer's kicking on the light. These sensors, I believe, are the OEM ones from 2010, so we're going to go ahead and replace them all as a matter of course, because I am sure the other ones are not far behind. So let's pop one of the wheels off and see what we need to do to get the sensor out. So go ahead and pop our tire off. Alright, so to get to the sensor, we need to pop the outside bead off. I'm going to use this Harbor Freight tire changer, tire machine. It works pretty well, honestly, for steel rims. I've seen creative stuff like you can use the spare tire jack. If you put the tire on the ground, put the jack on the bead, and lift the car up, it'll pop the bead off. There's lots of ways that you could do it without any kind of special equipment. So we're going to pop the valve core out and let all the air out of the tire. Now we've got the air out, we just put the tire on here. Sometimes the beads can give you a little bit of trouble, but I'll go eventually. Let's go all the way around, break the bead fully. Makes it a little easier on us to work. So this particular sensor has an 11, or actually a 12 millimeter nut. Dropped it accidentally. Let's go ahead and pop this bead off. You can do it without, it's just a bigger pain. Pop the lower bead. That'll be real easy for us. Here's your old sensor. See, it's all crusty. It is an OEM sensor. I wouldn't be surprised if it were the original. Alright, we've just got these cheapies to replace it with. Look pretty dang similar. Probably made in the same factory with a different name, or they're the rejects or something, who knows. Looks like it comes with a plastic washer that wasn't present on the old one. So we'll just shove it back up in the hole. Don't need to go crazy tight, just snug. Now we'll put the bead back on. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and put the bead back on. We want to start opposite of the valve stem because it kind of prevents the bead from sitting down into the inner parts, so that you can stretch the top over the rim. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and lube up the bead with some soapy water. Should help us not have to pump it up to 5,000 psi. There we go. I believe the spec is 33 psi. Cool. Now we're gonna rinse and repeat 3 more times. Alright, so an even easier way is to just use the bead breaker to just hold the tire down. We can access the pressure sensor and get at it a lot quicker with a lot less sweat equity. Alright, so we've got our scanner connected. Go ahead and go into the BCM. Now you can also do this without a scanner, I believe. If you pop this little cubby out, there should be a white connector up in there with just a single wire, and you ground that out against a piece of metal 6 times in 10 seconds, I think, something like that. And it'll send the BCM into learn mode for the TPMS sensors. But we've got the scanner, so we're going to use it. So go ahead into air pressure monitor. You can see there, rear left. no data. Means it's out of battery. So now we'll go ahead and go to active test. Nope. Go ahead and go into special functions, ID registration. Okay, left front ID registration. Alright, so now we're going to use this cheapo tool, and basically it just activates the TPMS sensor and wakes it up and triggers it to send its identification so that the air pressure monitoring system can pick up its ID and store it. So we'll see if this works. So we're just holding it here. There we go. Left front ID registration. Right front ID registration. Done. I'll go right rear. Finally left rear. There we go. Ugh. Making us restart. We may have triggered one of the sensors. And there we go. Easy as pie. Now this should tell us the ID of all of them. You see, they are all unique. I don't know why some of them are different ID types. Maybe these no-name TPMS sensors just have random IDs. I'm pretty sure that name brand ones, they all have a certain pattern. Could be wrong though. So now we'll take it out for a drive and make sure that the TPMS light stays off. You can see our TPMS light is currently off. You can also go in here. Oh, BCM. No fault codes detected. So that means we got it working, hopefully. We'll take it out for a drive, make sure all is good, but I'm sure everything works. If it doesn't, I'll let you know. Again, if you don't have a scan tool like this, and they're kind of spendy, honestly, a few $100 at least, you can just Google Nissan 2010 TPMS reset procedure. There's a connector back there. You put a wire in, ground it out 6 times within 10 seconds of turning the ignition on, and then you do the same procedure basically. I don't know if it's the exact same order, but it's similar. And then you should be good to go. Just drive and let the TPMS system reset. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.